Total wealth for the top 10%. 67.3% of total wealth for America is people in the top 10%. Bottom 90% have the other 32.7%. Real estate, okay, the top 10% have 43.9% of real estate. Private businesses, 84.4% of the private businesses are owned by those people. Stocks, 87.2% of all stocks are owned by people in the top 10%. You would think it was more, but that's because remember we talked about how the middle class has been shrinking, but more people have moved from middle class to upper class than from middle class to lower class. So we've actually seen more people move to the upper class. The problem is though, is that the lower class gap between the upper class and lower class has grown. The only way you can do that though is by the people in the bottom losing even more in order for that to happen, okay? Top 10% of earners also account for 50% of spending. 75% of all spending is done by people in the top 40%. The bottom 80% of spenders spent, that means everybody outside the top 20%, right? Spent 25% more than they did 4 years ago, which is actually outpacing price increases. 21% increase in inflation, but 25% more in spending.